Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. If you are here, then you are here to watch the North Node in Aries channeled message reading. So, I don't do my readings for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I am doing them for the North Node because to me that has such an impactful placement for you. Whoa, excuse me. Excuse me. Because it's your North Node is your destiny. It's your soul's calling for this lifetime. So, and sometimes it's hard to hear our soul. So if we know what our soul is actually craving and asking for, the faster we can learn our lessons and get to like this ascended, blissful state when we're giving our soul what it's craving. So that's why I want to do readings on our North Node. So if you don't know what your North Node is and you happen to be on this video, go look it up. Cafe Astrology has really accurate information out there, and then come back and watch the one that's for you, because to me, with your North Node reading, that is about as personalized collective reading that you can get. So you're here for Aries, and Aries, let me tell you a little bit about it in case you are not aware. Aries North Nodes, first off, your South Node was Libra, so you came from your past lifetime accomplishing and mastering what it is to have balanced relationships and being honored and or harmonious, unions with people and having that camaraderie with people. And this one, you are trying to really master being independent and putting your needs above others. Because sometimes with Libra, they are sometimes, they get pushed over a lot because they are trying to make harmony with everyone. And sometimes that isn't possible without the expense of them not having their needs met. So that's the point of Aries, is for them to, since you've mastered Libra, you need to come into this one to start trying to find your boundaries, find your self-independence, your self-assertion, and take control, take action. So, but the best part is that you already have the Libra knowledge, so you don't go into the Aries energy like maybe as powerfully as you could, and being like centered or selfish. That won't be the case because you already have this knowledge of having balance between. It's going to be like you're really elevating into an Aries energy that is a positive, elevated Aries energy. So it's going to be, that's beautiful. All right, so what can we know? This is the Archangel Metatron Oracle. This is a self-mastery oracle. So we are asking Metatron what we can know for the North Node in Aries and how we can move forward. Clarity! Oh my goodness, we just got this with North Node in Libra, which is your polar opposite. You just mastered that. Oh my gosh, what a sign in that. Oh, that is trippy. Okay, I gotta read it, even though I'm like, I just read this. Okay, hopefully I can like understand what y'all need to hear from this more so. Okay, clarity. It says, you seek clarity now on something that is bothering you and making you feel out of balance. So I really feel like maybe both of you guys, since you're polar opposites, and you both have come from your South Node of each other, this is a dual message for all of the two collectives of reflect on your past South Node to see what you're doing, because that's what the Libra message was. Look at how you are acting now in your life that is showing you that you're falling back into your familiarity and your comfortability of your South Node. because you can't do that. That's not gonna, it feels familiar, it feels safe, it feels comforting, but it's not how your soul is gonna grow. And it will eventually, you know, backfire or just be blah if you continue. So it says, it may be an answer that just won't come, or an explanation or higher meaning to something happening around you. So often we think of clarity as arriving at one defined moment in time. But clarity can come in waves when we quiet our bodies and minds and allow a moment to just be. It can last for hours, days, or months. It is the still small whisperings of our soul that we often ignore or don't have time to properly hear. A state of tranquility is needed where we can stop and allow our spiritual guides to connect with us, and it helps us hear them and feel their love for us. To help with this, Archangel Metatron asks you to breathe in an aquamarine energy to bring balance to your emotional state and realign and strengthen you. Slowly and deeply breathe in this blue ray to fill your entire body, and then breathe it out. Surround yourself with this aquamarine light and feel held, supported, and lifted out of your worries, concerns, and stress. Just allow them to dissolve. Let go. It says, having created space to hear your own wisdom and spiritual intelligence, you are reminded that no one has the answers to your questions but you. You may seek counsel and advice from others, but there must be no delegation of the responsibility. Your life deserves answers from the one in control of it, and that is you. Metatron will nudge, prompt, and support you, but he will not step in to answer everything for you. He serves you by empowering you to hear your own answers and to trust in what you feel, hear, and sense. Clarity cannot be found in hectic, frantic states of being. It is found by giving yourself permission to stop, breathe deeply, and center yourself. Possibly meditate. But this also to me is the Hermit card. Look at that. The Hermit card in the tarot is all about going within and seeking the answer within you and finding it. Sometimes it takes courage for us in this world right now to actually quiet everything out of your energy field. Because some people don't like quiet, you know, like it actually is bothersome because they never have had it, or when they grew up, they didn't have that energy. They didn't have the pleasure of being able to have peace. So it's sometimes harder now to surrender to that peace and quiet and not having so much buzzing around distracting them. It does say don't push for an answer or solution. It may be that much is still to be revealed or played out in a situation or relationship you inquire about. Realize you will be given what you need for now. That, I think, was the most important. It's like, just have some patience, and whatever this is, if you feel like you're kind of at a stopping point, just understand you're meant to be at that stopping point. Pause, dance right there, have fun, just be like in the present moment. So, because again, that's surrendering when you're like not freaking out going, tell me the answer, like I should know this, I need to know the answer now. If you can just go, okay, I feel like I'm there, but I'm not finding any signs, I'm not finding the inner truth right now, so I'm just going to be in the moment and take a breath, right? Drink some water. Okay. All right, this is my self-created portal power oracle. So we're going to get an idea with this, how this is coming at us, or how we're going to see this, or maybe even a question on, or clarity on how this is playing out in our life. Like, what is our question? All right, a whole new reality is imminent. Warp speed. And the little quirky one is snap. Like, done. It's done. So I don't think that's how it's happening. I think that is how quickly this clarity is going to come. There's going to be something that just changes. It's too much. But, okay, well that fell. Familiar smells. Closest thing to teleportation we can experience. Familiar smells. Fresh cut grass, grandma's house, fresh sawdust, etc. I actually was just telling my child this today about how I went to their theater arts class in middle school, and it's a brand new school. It, you know, like it wasn't this, I went to the same school district, but not this school back when I was in middle school. But when I went to their meet the teacher, I walked into this theater room, and the theater room smelled identical to the theater room that I had 30 years ago. Identical. No other room in the whole entire school that I visited, the other 8 classes I visited that day, smelled like this room. And that was the exact same smell that my theater arts teacher permeated the theater arts room. Went 30 years ago. I was instantly taken back to, and what's funny is I don't even really remember theater arts. I kind of vaguely remember the teacher, but I will never. The only thing I remember from that class was that smell. And sure enough, it was in this brand new room. I just told my child that this morning. That is something that is important here. There might be something that just totally takes you back or gives you clarity when it happens. And when it does, take notice about what that could help. I'm going to have to do it now and figure out what in the heck it meant for my clarity, because that's a sign. And then 555, change. I told you, something is immediately changing. 555. Change is good, necessary, and inevitable. Anything else we can know? And this is teleportation. It says, closest thing to teleportation we can experience. That's what teleportation is. It's like instantly in a whole new reality. And I really feel like it's a peaceful one. Because look at that. That's so peaceful. But the way you get there is by holding yourself, what's the word for it? Not hold yourself above others. That's not what I know that's how I prefaced it, but that's not what I really meant. What I meant was have boundaries. Clear boundaries. And the only way you can have boundaries with other people is when you have when you know your boundaries. And you might be being shown sometimes in people and places and things that take you over that boundary. And the whole point of that is for you to therefore acknowledge that's a boundary for me. You know? I can't stay out till 2 in the morning anymore. I don't like going to that person's house. It gives me an eerie feeling. I feel like I'm being watched, or you know what I mean, like, or what else? I don't know. You'll know what it is for you. But have boundaries. Okay, masculine energy came out as well. So this is 3D, something, the 3D level. So I really feel like this is all something that is going to be something you can act. This new reality is going to be something you see, feel, hear, smell. So, and then B. This came out in the Libra North Node reading as well. B, but I didn't hear anything other than a B. Bzzz. And I had said in that one, it was like a community, a communal energy where it was like everybody works together. It's a diligent process of keeping the hive balanced and prosperous and protecting the queen bee. But what does that have to do with this? Like, that's what I'm hearing, but I feel like there's more to it and I don't know. Spirit, help me, please. And then we got 6, which is balance is either needed or acquired. That's a Libra South Node reference, because Libra are scales. And then the messenger, Lenormand, which is passion, messenger, all gas, no brakes. That's Aries energy. So being, balance. God, I just heard them like giggling, like, seriously, it just now hit you? Yeah, okay, got it, thank you. But knowing what to go after, but also having a balance within that, because that's what Aries Mars energy is. It's change. It's going forward. It's feeling confident in that. It's like there isn't, Aries they are a cardinal sign. Just like, well, my point is that they initiate. So this definitely just feels like you got to initiate, but also have an understanding of, it's a good initiation because you've reached balance along with it, or you know a situation will be balanced because well, like I said before, you've already done the South Node. You've already accomplished that. So you're bringing all those skills into this world, being able to help use them towards your new goal, toward being independent and outgoing and, you know, a maverick, if you will. And then we got target practice. So something possibly that you've been continuously trying at. You've been moving one step at a time toward. You've been target practice, you know, each bottle comes off. As soon as you hit it, boom, down. Next one, boom, down. You know, there's been a process to it. Y'all, I'm not even joking. I don't even know what to think at this point. This feels like the exact reading as the Libra North Node. And I really don't know why. I've done a lot of other readings and this is the only two that feel like the same. And then we've got the Sun, the happiest card in all the deck. Sun will always rise. Victory is yours. Illumination. This is your, oh. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but that's like it's a little crystal, but it's like a crown. Maybe your crown chakra is just popping right now. So there is, well, it has to, it's clarity. That's where the crown chakra brings in spiritual divine knowledge and downloads from. This, you know. Okay, I kind of want to do this. I never even did any tarot. What can we know? How is this going to end? What is the ending energy for this? Thank you. Ooh! Oh, I love this. 10 of Wands. Burdens. You know, God dang, I can't handle it anymore. Just can't handle anymore. I can't take anything else. Karmic ending. Done. You're moving on. The world is, the wheel is a karmic lesson that's moved to the next positive moment. Clarity is bringing you serious movement. Y'all take care. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Like it, comment, and watch again. Thank you so much. Bye.